but they're trying to use a derogatory word. You get me, in a derogatory manner. Right?
Oh, derogatory.
So they abbreviate the word to say they abbreviate the nation.
It could be used derogatory. I do agree with you there. It depends on the intent.
Hold on.
Not very smart, right?
So what you want me to do?
Do you know about black people calling Asians Paki?
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question first, yeah? All right. Do you think black people can be racist?
No.
You don't think so? Okay. Who else?
It's debatable, but like
Right,
I mean,
Let's be specific. Let's get back to the topic.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. Of course, black people can be racist. Of course.
Have you experienced it?
All right. So let's just get to that point, because there are some black people here that think that black people can't be racist. It's absolutely.
You don't even know what you are in the past. No problem. Use words like brown.
Let's argue
just
the point.
define the word racism. That's it.
Yeah, let's argue the point. But first of all, do you have any first-hand experiences of racism from black people?
Again, when people are treated differently, and I've been treated differently based upon the fact that I look different from other people.
Share it.
You know?
Can you elaborate? Can you share the?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you a couple examples. So obviously, like, I got into a bit of trouble with some people, right? That were from like Caribbean people, right? For no reason when I was out in college, for example, right? And basically just decide, no reason at all, apart from that I just looked different from them. They probably thought I was easy pickings, yeah. So at the end of the day, what did I do? I joined the football team and I showed them I'm a better footballer than them, and I got a ton of respect to get me, because of it. Because all these guys,
okay. What did they do? What did they do that made it racist?
I mean, I had one guy. I had one guy, right? So he's about my height. So basically, I was walking to college, yeah. And son, these guys are walking back. You give me the opposite way, obviously lunchtime, whatever. Yeah, I'm walking back. These are walking away, and one guy across the road, literally bump shoulders into man. You get me, For no other reason.
That doesn't show racism. You just got bullied.
Again, I can't prove anything. I'm just giving you an example of me, me being one of the few standout Asians out there, because I'm a big guy, this and that, So obviously, they got a crew of people, and I'm one of them thought,
let me say one thing though.
So I'm just giving you an example, bro. Like I said,
let me say one thing.
I noticed this behavior, and I thought to myself, what am I gonna do to deal with this? Am I gonna fight, or am I gonna fight in a different way, meaning get some respect in it, from these people,
You was getting G-checked. Hold on. Racism.
I noticed that these guys were in the football team, and I was like, cool. I'm a footballer. I'll join the football team, for the college, And I did that, and like I said, it fucking completely was eradicated. I got a ton of respect afterwards.
And did they do that to anybody else who wasn't Asian?
I don't know. I didn't notice. No, I didn't.
Sorry, Trilla, can I just ask? You said you showed them that you were a better footballer than them. That means they must have passed the ball to you, right?
I was my predominant position was goalkeeper. So basically, I won games for them.
Goalkeeper.
Someone said you was the hardest bench. You was hardest on the bench.
You know how hard are you a goalkeeper, Maku?
No, I'm a baller.
You're a baller. I'm a baller too, bro.
No, you're a goalkeeper.
Oh no, I'm a better goalkeeper than most.
You said he was the first
Asian.
You said he was the first Asian.
You're used to catching balls.
So then they start being racist because you were a good goalkeeper.
You said you were the first person to drink while being in goal.
Again, right? So my whole team, I went to Kingston College, right? A lot of the guys that went there, right, were from
that's why you think you're Jamaican.
Right? A lot of them being like, Caribbean people, right? That were in my football team, So basically, that was my football team predominantly, There were mostly Caribbean people in my football team in Kingston, And again, I basically become the first goalkeeper, innit? There were about 3 or 4, and I became the first one straight away.
No, you thought you was a coolie. That's the fucking problem.
I gained respect straight away. I don't think nothing, bro. I go again.
Hold on. So how do you?
Basically, you didn't experience any racism.
You just got G-checked.
Which is cool. Which doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Look, I got
wait.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but like from what you're telling us, you didn't experience it.
Yeah, well, like I said, I couldn't figure out any other reason.
Hold on. Maybe even bullying you experienced.
There were do
you know what I mean? But not necessarily racism.
All right, and that's one example.
By you joining the... Yeah. You gave 2.
What's another one?
Well, that's one example. I got other examples.
Before we move on, though, Trilla, you said you joined the football team, demonstrated your skills, and got made first goalie.
Yeah, sure.
So they looked at your skills and said, "Oh, he's a good goalie," and put you in the position you should be in.
Yeah.
Is this what you're calling racism?
Well, no. I'm saying that's the coach. The coach. I got respected. I earned my respect, right?
You got to love the way I
fought for my respect. Do you understand, right? When it come down to it, look, I could have, like I said, didn't it? whatever in it, yeah, done other things in it, yeah. But instead, I thought, all right, fuck this, you get me, yeah.
But
I'm gonna do what I think is the right thing to do at that time.
Did
See,
they
I was a
use racial
teenager.
slurs?
I was
Did
like,
they
call
did
you
they
a
say anything
packy
about
or
your
anything?
race? I'm
those
confused.
guys in particular, not that I can remember, no.
Then
Not
where did the
not those
racism
guys.
come from?
But I've
It
already
just sounds
said
like you got
other
bullied.
people
What are you
that
talking
have
about, blood?
encountered have. MZ, man, cut it, man. I'm just
Okay,
explaining
who are the other
one
people?
scenario,
We're going to
dude.
another story now.
Get
Who's
me?
the other
Yeah, let's
people?
go.
Right, well,
Yeah,
then
maybe
give us
get
one that's
to that.
actually
Why?
racist.
Why
Give
are
us a
you?
scenario that's actually racist. Go on.
Why are you so curious, man? Why are you so curious, man? I don't
Because you
know.
made a
Because you said
statement
you
and
End
don't
of
you
the day,
come
can't
on stage.
understand it.
all right. So look, when it comes down to it, look, yeah, I just see people as people. Yeah, you get some people that are
No
bad,
one,
some people that
no
are
one
good,
cares what you see.
some bad
Tell us
people.
about the
Hey,
racism,
listen.
bro.
Anyway, look,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not
Tell
sharing.
us about
I'm
the
not sharing.
racist encounter.
Hold on. I'm not sharing a panel. Yeah, right, with this certain individual that's just come here. Yeah, so
The most
Who's
dangerous
coming?
man in the
yeah.
UK.
Who just came here?
Oh,
Bro,
Rod,
man.
come on,
Rod.
But Rod,
No,
please, can we just, Rod, please, I beg you, just mute up for a second.
Hold
Man.
on.
Hey,
One
Trilla,
second.
Trilla, just
hold
go
on.
on mute.
Second.
Hold on.
Wait,
Just go
hold
on
on. You
mute,
said you
man.
don't want to share because he joined, but this whole thing's
Nah, I
live.
don't want to share a panel with.
The whole
I don't want
time
to share a
live
panel with
stream.
this fool, bro, man.
He doesn't have
No,
to
no,
Fuck
do
that
Trilla,
shit,
it.
don't
bro.
go, don't go,
I
Trilla.
I ain't sharing
Hey,
a panel
Trilla,
with this.
I
I
Trilla
ain't
shit.
trying.
Yo,
No,
man.
Trilla, relax,
bro,
relax,
man,
relax.
fuck this shit, bro. I ain't on this.
No, relax,
He's gonna have a
relax.
heart attack.
Trilla,
Relax,
relax.
breathe. Breathe in the
All
brown.
right, all right,
Hey,
all right.
man.
I didn't know it was that scary,
We
man.
were getting
Come
to
on,
the
man.
bottom of
Breathe,
things,
Trilla,
man.
breathe.
I was getting to the racism, man.
All right, I
Come
said
on,
no, no. The
man.
reason I wanted to
Woosah.
look, can I just say something here?
Woosah.
Look, I didn't want to jump on because obviously he's intimidated by me. I don't know why. I'm a small little fat Sikh weirdo
I
from
heard you got
East
hands.
London,
What?
and I'm
Okay,
saying he's
whatever.
intimidated by me. He sees me as I'm the baddest man in the UK. Yeah. But I had to speak about the casting here because I've got my own kind of stance on it. So like, if you don't want to ask me some questions like while I'm here, I'd really like to clarify a few things. I think some things were misunderstood.
Okay, first question: Is the Hindu as the Sikh caste system similar to the Indian caste system, or is it different?
I would say, look, there's no such thing as a Sikh caste system. It's a Punjabi caste system. No, let me explain why. Because
Don't do that to yourself.
Sikhism, no, Sikhism is against caste, but unfortunately, most Sikhs are Punjabi because they originated from the Punjab, and the culture of the Punjabi culture is seeped into our kind of like diaspora. Now, it's not only with Sikhs, it's with Muslims as well from that area. So you will see Muslim Jats going, Mad Jat Haga, yeah, or I'm a Chimma, yeah, which the Jat, like, you know, odds. And Islam is against caste as well, but for some reason, because of the culture sometimes being so strong, is infiltrated into the kind of like the people of that land. And so, yeah, I mean, there is a caste system, and some Sikhs have fallen into the trap or practicing it, which is a disgrace. And yeah, it's not the same as the Hindu caste system. And I can explain why if you want me to.
Why? Why is it not the same?
All right, so when it comes to the Hindu caste system, it's very rigid in terms of employment. In India, one of the biggest disgraces is that over 100 million Dalits are second-class citizens and they can't move from job to job. So they have to do jobs that are menial, like clearing the shit off the street, clearing toilets. And it's a disgrace in India because they're literally...
Go on.
Yeah, they're literally... in a kind of an apartheid state, even though it's not said like that. Yeah, because
is it part of the religious teachings? I think the highest.
Well, I mean, the Hindus will have to defend that, but it is part of Hinduism that you're born into a caste and you're stuck in that caste because of dharma. Now, Sikhism is abolished, tried to abolish the caste system, but it's still there for some reason because of the culture. But it's more about who you marry. And you know, more about status to a certain degree. Yeah, like I'll give an example. The Jats see themselves at the top because they're landowners. You have other groups like the Ramgariyas, which my family's from, but I bun them as well in terms of them propagated. They think they're kind of like second or first as well. And then you have the Jamars and other groups, like the Dalits, who are seen at the bottom. And right now, in India and in my area, there's certain temples named after caste, and that's against Sikhism. So you can see how this caste system is kind of like a really backward kind of mentality has infiltrated even Sikhism, which is against caste. Yeah, it's infiltrated the culture of the Punjabi people, and we need to kind of eradicate that from their mindset. I think this is a good one. This is a good one to play though, actually, if you really want to understand from. I think it's by Jagrat Singh.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Within marriage time, suddenly the caste pops up. It's like the hidden genie no one was talking about. Suddenly marriage is coming up, and the first thing they seem to ask is, what caste is he? Before that, it wasn't a concern. You had langar with them, you can have friends with them, but oh no, don't you dare marry outside of caste. Let's understand the caste system quickly, because amongst the Sikhs, a lot of people don't understand it too well. Now, firstly, the caste system is not like the class system. The class system means that you are low class, upper class, middle class. You have a certain way of thinking. You have a certain kind of schooling. You have a certain kind of way of behaving. The thing with the caste system is, it's not like that. It's rigid. You could be lower class, and over time you could make loads of money, and then your thinking becomes middle class, right? And you could even become upper class if you get through the family, you have some land, blah, 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 you get a title. Suddenly you've gone up the class system. But you cannot go up and down the caste system. That's it. Where you are stuck there. That's the first distinction that we don't need to understand. The second thing is, when it comes to class, it doesn't talk about religion or spirituality. We know that somebody could be poor, but we don't think sometimes that there's a difference between their access to God. But the caste system is not like that. The Hindu caste system used to have five main areas. The first four were in the caste system. You had the Brahmins, the religious people, then you had the Kshatris or Khatris, who were the warriors, then you had the traders, and then you had the people that were doing the menial jobs. But there was also those people that were outside of those four. They were the untouchables, achut. You couldn't even touch them. Even the lowest people in the caste system wouldn't even touch those people that were outside the caste system, right? The first top two castes would get mukti. That was the idea. They were called twice born. Yeah, those people in the top two, that's what they would wear the janu. Even though Guru Nanak Dev Ji was not was part of the second caste, Khatri, that's why they were told to wear the janu. They were not a Brahmin, but they were still given the janu to wear, because those people were guaranteed mukti. And everybody else on the lower two, they had to basically be a good person and get reborn as the top two. So if they were lucky and they did all the work they had to do, trading, they couldn't do any part. They weren't allowed to fight. They had to be like disarmed and not spiritual. But if they were good, they would get reborn as a top two. Sounds like an amazing system for the top two, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a great way of controlling society, because that's what it was. It was a control mechanism. Yeah, and society is very stable when you've got the caste system playing around. People don't go up and down, because guess what? If you're a lower caste person and you rebel, what will happen to you? You will not get reborn as a Brahmin or a Khatri. You will not get mukti. So there's a fear aspect of breaking away from the caste system as well. Now, amongst the Sikhs, what's funny is, although we've got this caste system, it's not really linked to spirituality. Yeah? No one thinks that because I'm a certain caste, that I'm going to get mukti and the other person isn't. So this is different from the Hindu system. Now let's talk about why we've got this system then. Why have we got this cultural pride in our background, and yet we haven't got the spiritual aspect linked? Some of this is basically, you know, when you want to control a society, you might make a system, but you got to make people believe in it. So in those days, they would have two ways of doing this. The first way was to make you feel a little bit proud of your caste. Yeah. And in fact, people did this as a bit of a coping mechanism, because they had no choice, right? If you were stuck in your caste and you could never go outside your caste, then you might as well be happy what you have. So people developed this kind of pride as a coping mechanism. And there was a practicality element to it as well. If you were a farmer, right, and you couldn't marry outside of your caste, actually it made a bit of sense for you. Because if there was a girl going to come into your family, right, and she was from a family that was maybe not involved in farming, let's say they were involved in, I don't know, hairdressing, and there was a farmer's family, if that girl came into that family, she'd find it hard to cope with the work that was expected of her, because she'd never done it before, right? And in those days, obviously, the whole family got involved in the job that the family was doing. It wasn't, I mean, even now, there's a lot of people here, I'm sure, whose families are like shopkeepers, and so they've grown up working in that shop. They know all about how a shop works, yeah? So this is how it would work in those days, because you stayed in your family business. Everybody got involved in it. However, what about now? Here we are in the West, yeah? You could have one person who works their whole life as a driver. Their son goes to university, becomes a lawyer or a doctor. When he gets to a working level, he's no longer looking for somebody who's necessarily going to be their partner and helping him do a driving job. So the caste system isn't here. The problem is, what originally was a coping mechanism, right? Because you were stuck in your caste, so you might as well be proud of it. And you might as well keep people happy inside their caste. Because they go outside the caste, they'll get beaten up. Now, what did it become? It's become a proud caste system. Now it's based upon pride. Because you know what? Everybody needs something to hold on to. So therefore, if we haven't got SIKHI, if we've got nothing in the world, we grasp onto whatever we can. We grasp onto maybe somebody's a Jat, somebody's Tarkhan. And there are cultural traits as well. There are still those traits around. Some people are very straight talking. Some people are a bit more, you know, intelligent. The thing is though, if you take a son of a Jat, for example, stick him in a working business, which is very much about making money, his characteristics will change. He will end up being, because how your sangat is, that's how you become, right? So ultimately, the caste system doesn't exist today. And there's no restrictions if you break your caste. Society won't ostracize you. You won't get beaten up. You won't get, you know, killed for breaking your caste. The problem is we still got the pride system. We still got pride. But actually, we need to understand this pride was given to us. It was forced upon us because we couldn't change it. So now that pride is holding us back from actually following our guru. Because our guru is saying, Char varan ik varan karaun. Tabe Gobind Singh naam kahaun. He says, I'll make all 4 castes into one. Maharaj, when they made the Panj Pyare, they were of all different castes. Yeah. The key thing you understand is SIKHI develops. The Panj Pyare were the guru, and the guru was all different castes. Yeah. They were different people inside the Panj Pyare. Nowadays, those people that say that they're warriors need to look back and think, who were the warriors back in those days? They weren't necessarily only the one caste. They were of many different castes. Actually, there are no such things that are genetic traits. It's all social engineering. And it was used to suppress us. And now we're using it to suppress each other. I don't know if you ever heard this story. There was an experiment done. It's an interesting experiment. They got some monkeys. They put them in a room. And the floor was electrocuted. Only when they turned the switch on. Not all the time. Angie got a bit stressed there. Yeah, she was just electrocuted these pure monkeys. And what they would do is they'd put a banana up on an area, and the monkeys would obviously go for the banana, right? Whenever they went for the banana, electricity was switched on, and it electrocuted them. So all 4 realized now, they kept going for it, but every time they went for it, they all got electrocuted. So after some time, they all realized, don't go for the banana. It's going to electrocute you. So they stopped, and they carried on living normally, as long as they didn't touch the bananas. So they learned their lesson. Then what happened is they took one of those monkeys out, and they put a new monkey in. Now, obviously, this monkey now is going to go for the banana, right? Because he doesn't know. So all 3 monkeys then jumped on him and stopped him from going for them. Every time he went for the banana, they beat him up. So that monkey then said, you know what, I can't go for the banana because they'll beat me up. So he stopped. They took one more monkey out, put a new one in. Of course, that monkey did it as well, right? So then the other 3 jumped on him as well. Stop him going for the bananas. Time and time they did this. But they kept taking out one of the original monkeys that knew about the electricity. After some time, there was 4 monkeys in there that had never been electrocuted. Had never felt the pain of staying in that system. And yet, nobody went for the bananas. Yeah? Because society is like that. They got conditioned into not doing this thing. And the same way with us now, with the caste system, yeah? We've been conditioned by it for so long, people don't even realize where it came from. They're still doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a good video to play. I didn't play the video. I think it was Sniper. So the thing is, like I said, it's a cultural thing that is permeated into the Punjabi kind of culture. So it's not the Sikhs that practices silly caste system and all this kind of stuff. I do want to say one thing because I need to shoot here. Let me
quickly ask the question. You see that bananas and electrocution experiment? Do you think you'll work on Stop Zilla?
Ask the questions, Jedi, that need to be asked. The questions that need.
I need to know Stopzilla a bit better, man.
How was I gonna think he was gonna ask a serious question?
Yeah, we can try it.
Oh my wallahi, I knew he was going to say that.
We get to the nitty gritty round here. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
have to get a deep question. Why comes up with
alcohol? Try it with alcohol.
Yeah. So when it comes to the caste,
long grid.
The Hindu caste system is very rigid, and in India, the untouchables, known as the Dalits, are literally kind of like persecuted and been persecuted for thousands of years, and are still kind of like trying to fight for their rights here. And the caste system that is now practiced within like the Sikh community, which is against Sikhism, is more of a, when it comes to marriage and just silly things that, you know, maybe who runs temples and all of this kind of stuff.
So are you a Dalit?
I don't answer what caste I am. Whatever people think.
Yeah. By the way, guys, yeah, it's a Sikh community, not the
Sikh,
Sikh community. It's not Sikh. It's actually Sikh. That's how you pronounce it. It's not Sikh. It's actually Sikh. Yeah. And
why don't you stop
community. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody else. I don't want to talk to you. No, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not talking to you. Don't you dare tell me what to do. All right, don't insult me. Don't fucking insult me, you piece of shit. All right, you fucking dickhead, man. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Don't fucking talk to me, you dickhead. It's the Sikh community. Yeah, you would imagine a 47-year-old fucking man, yeah, or a 50-year-old man, yeah, would know better by now. But he's too fucking stupid to know better than that.
The ladies up there.
I allow you to argue, and I'm sick of it, man.
Are you flirting right now? Is this like?
So when it comes to caste system,
so when it comes
to caste and caste violence, yeah.
All right. So when it comes to the caste stuff, I don't answer what caste I am, because what happens when you answer the caste?
Use attention seeking.
You're then playing into it, yeah. Because if someone says to you, "What? Oh, you're a Dalit," yeah. Some people go, "Oh no, I'm not a Dalit." But by the time you said that, you've then confirmed that you believe in a caste. So what you say is, "I'm a Sikh."
Yeah, but Guru confirmed that he believed in a caste. Yep. And you know,
he just said, yeah, they had different castes.
Because he said, I'll turn the four. Hold on, he said, I'll turn the four castes into one.
Yeah, so you're talking about
believing in castes.
All right, so no, you're talking about the Panch Bihari, which are the 5 beloved ones, and all of the ones that were chosen because they were going to be kind of like the kind of leaders of the Sikh community were from different castes.
Sikh community.
We merged all of them. We merged all of them into one group. Yeah, so the caste was then abolished because everybody from that particular the Panch Bihari from all different castes, low to high in terms of what they perceived it to be. So yeah, that's what they're talking about abolishing.
So you're saying, did it work? Did it work though?
I mean, look,
you turned it into one caste, and we still got 4 or 5. What?
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, you need to understand culture is so strong because it's been there for thousands of years that sometimes it can override people's logic and even go against their own religious beliefs. So even though, with the casting that we know is against SIKHI, some people still practice it, and won't let their kids get married to somebody from a perceived lower caste because they think they're a high caste. And I've seen it. It's disgraceful behavior. I do want to say one thing as well, that the word Gala is, because I don't want people to walk around and when they hear the word Gala now, they think someone's being racist. It's not. No, dude, it's not. You have to understand my mum. No. Hold on. You're going to walk into. Now, let me tell you something, Matthew. Let me tell you something. You're going to walk around. Let me say something.
Carla's back with a bang. Yeah,
no, it's not. No. The word Gala and Gora, you have to understand the word Gala and Gora. It's like saying black people and white people. Okay. What makes it derogatory if you say you're a Gala this or so imagine if you're saying you're a black person, but if someone says you're a black bastard, that's different. So if someone's saying Gala this, that's one thing. But if someone's just describing someone, if I have to describe someone and they say, what did he look like? I said, oh, he's 6 foot, he was dignity, and he's a Gala. Yeah, meaning he's he's a Gora. So I don't want you, because aunties, little old women use that word. I don't want suddenly somebody walking around saying, oh, that little old biddies call me a Gala and ta, whatever, I'm just saying it's a word that can be misused, but the word in itself is not racist in itself. Yeah, so please,
But why would someone come up to you and say you're black? That's a very odd thing.
That's the thing. So if someone comes up to you, you're a Gala, then that's racist.
And you get,
so it's like someone coming up to you, you're black. So I'm talking about in description. So if I was to say to somebody, I saw somebody down the road, and they say, "What did he look
when
like?"
I'm brown and you're black.
So what did he look like? Yeah, and they go, and I go, oh, he's 6 foot, he's this, he's that, and then they go, oh yeah, and I say,
hold on.
that in itself is not derogatory. But if you just go up to a person and go, "You're a Kala," yeah, slap the man, yeah, because the guy's
no, it doesn't even need that. It doesn't even need that.
You
know better. Most of y'all know better than that.
Let me add on to this, yeah. So,
end
of the day, right, we have references, right, when it comes down to light and dark, right? So, gu and ru, yeah. So we say guru, yeah. Gu and ru, yeah, is light and dark, right? That basically, you know what I mean, is what the meaning is there. Kala, Gora, again, it's in terms of like describing, you could say light and dark, you know what I mean, yeah, in terms of complexion, right? In that regard, it's not used as a derogatory manner to describe somebody.
Okay, but if somebody walks with their dark shadow in front of somebody from another caste, it could be a problem. Right, what are we doing?
I don't know where you're going with
what
that.
Are we doing?
All I'm saying,
what do you mean?
We just heard that. We just heard it.
What do you mean?
All right, so I just don't want this situation to get to a point where you hear the word Kala by itself and you think someone's dissing you.
How long?
That will cause problems. If you're walking in a shop, and all of a sudden someone says the word Kala, and you think it's a racist word.
Hold on, Raj. How many years ago, did we have a conversation about the caste system?
Yeah, it was one of the first things I spoke about when I went to school.
Thank you. No, I spoke about.
Well, I was involved as well, Maku. It wasn't a one-way conversation. Yeah. So
you joined in, and you was like, "Oh, you know about Dalits? You know about untouchables?"
Yeah, and I've said there's a colorism
so like,
within
you
the
ain't
Asian
teaching
community.
no one here. You ain't teaching no one here about nothing.
Yeah, but look, if somebody is walking, all I'm trying to say, you shouldn't get to a point where when you hear the word,
we do
it's
that,
a racist word.
Do we do
I'm
that?
just saying. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying.
Asian. We don't go around bullying old folks.
I turn up, Sniper. Turn up.
You know what I mean? You gotta just make
it.
Asian cowardice advice.
Kick his ass, Steve.
Asian cowardice advice. Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
Like, I got you.
It's not, the message is not to you. It's to the public. There are a lot of dumb people out there that might hear this and go, "Oh, the word Kala is racist." Walking down the road, some shopkeeper says, "Oh, Kala," just talking about something, and next thing you know, it's trouble, isn't it? You don't want that to happen to get to that point.
But it's the exact same word, though. It's just context, right?
And hold on. Listen, you say Kala and Kali, right?
You sound like nigger and nigger. You sound like nigger and nigger.
Hold on.
All right, so let me ask you.
Hold on. One thing is that most supposed Dalits and untouchables are worshippers of Kali. Am I lying?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I don't.
You think that the blackest deity you've got, the destroyer, Kali, is going to be followed by light-skinned Jats. Is that what you're thinking?
I know Kali is followed by Hindus.
And then Kali also, hold on, the followers of Kali, were they not supposed to be cannibals?
I'll be honest, I don't know enough.
Oh man, please get out there.
So Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, referred to Kali, right? He referred to Kali, right? What you call it? You know what I mean? From when he was speaking, it might be in the Holy Scripture, right? I'm not sure, but basically, in a way to basically say, look, it was to inspire people, right? To say that, look at this deity that you have, right? Who fought for 40 days and nights, right? Against demons, So it was to inspire people to also fight when a lot of Hindus were quite passive at the time, right? So we did refer to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, referred to the deity Kali, you know what I mean, right? To basically say, look, you should be brave like her.
Have you got any? Because I need to shoot.
Brave and black. No.
Well, you should be like her. You should be like her in terms of basically being brave. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So I only jumped on to talk about a card, but is there anything you want to ask me? Because I think Bajagrat Singh pretty much explained everything. So,
but as I said, we understand that the caste system, in India is bad enough. But when the Europeans took of it, is what we call racist white supremacy.
No. When Britain went into India, they used the caste system in order to control the caste system was already there. So when you're looking at the people that were on the top in the like the Nehrus and the Gandhis, they were all Brahmins. They were all from the top, and so they used the caste system to their benefit, because they had the similar system in the West of the aristocracy, but and the elites. So all they done when they went into India and said, okay, you guys are the top, these guys at the bottom, you need to control them. So,
tell the
when you
people
look at,
that in Europe it became what we know as racist white supremacy.
And there are dark-skinned Brahmins, by the way. Yeah, just to let you know.
When? Where
What
have
do you
you
mean?
seen
When?
them?
There are. Of course there
No,
are.
please,
Don't be
man.
silly,
Stop
bro.
your
Don't be
nonsense,
silly,
bro.
bro. Just come on,
Stop your
common sense,
nonsense,
dude.
bro.
There are
Stop your
dark-skinned Brahmins.
You know how
out there.
many
What's wrong with
times
you,
I've
man?
walked
Come on.
into?
Dude,
Hold on.
shut up.
You know how many
Let
times
me
I've
show
walked
you,
into?
bro. I'm just saying there
One
are, bro.
second.
Come on.
1 second, drunkard.
Allow
You
it,
know how
bro.
many times? You know how many times I
Weed
walked
head,
into?
bro. Freaking joggy.
Listen,
Yeah.
shut up, man.
All right, joggy.
Like,
Go on, carry on, man.
the amount of times I've walked into Asian establishment
and get followed.
Yeah, and I say to man, and they say to me, they see me with my I had my my Hindu beads and that, right, that I was given by one of my brothers, right, who's now some famous what do you call it? Promotional speaker and all of that, right?
Yeah. We needed that information.
So I'm saying that this caste system, yeah, in European hands is racist white supremacy.
100%.
Thank you.
I mean, you could use that, because a lot of the people that are, I'm not saying there's no there are Brahmins that are dark, but the majority probably would be lighter. But
So when England came to India, what do you mean? They already had the foundation, because they already
they had the
foundation.
foundation had been there even before I mean, the foundation of the caste system had been there for 3,000 years. People were. This is why India, I believe,
they came in and changed it.
The reason why India, I believe, was easily conquered was because they did not do things on meritocracy. But imagine somebody who's a Dalit. He could have been the best warrior in the world. He might have been the best intellectual. He could have been like Einstein. But he was stuck. He was stuck to sweeping streets. Now, somebody as a Brahmin could have been the dumbest person in the world, but they were in lead. They were running the country. They were. It was not based upon meritocracy, and this is why when Britain come in, they managed to just use that to their advantage and just took control of the whole of India. It took around 200 years, but they used that to their advantage. And yeah, I mean, it was India's biggest downfall, in my opinion, the caste system. So, anyway, I need to shoot. Is there anything else you need to ask?
I've got a question. Did the British have allies when they came into India? Were the alliances based on skin color?
All right, so you have to remember, India is like Africa in the sense that you look at Africa as one place, but India is not one place. Now it is.
I get that.
There was thousands of principalities. Right, so let me explain. So let me explain the thing. It was not about skin color. People had been fighting each other in different kingdoms for thousands of years. So they were enemies of each other. So if Britain come to one kingdom and said, okay, if you side with us, we'll give you the spoils of war. Yeah, they did it, because at the end of the day, they were at war with these people who looked like them for like hundreds of years. Yeah. So for them, they didn't see them as their own people at that time. Now you look at India and go, oh, they're all Asian, they're all Indian. At that time, you had different kingdoms who had been warring with each other and capturing each other and killing each other for centuries. And so all Britain done when they come in, say, okay, you side with us, you fight with us. When we beat this group that you've been fighting for hundreds of years, you take their land as well, or you're going to be the one that's on the top. Yeah, so they use divide and conquer 100% in order to take control of India. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, man, anything else? I feel like I've kind of said my bit anyway. But...
yeah, you know, I mean, it didn't really curl
not impressed.
all the way around. No, not really. Like, you know what I mean? It's something that we
go on,
already
Matthew,
knew.
give me a grilling then, man. Go on, go. What do you want to know?
No, it's not even that, man. It's Trilla that we was dealing with, Carl. We've
I
done
know,
this
but
before.
look here.
Hold on. We've done this before, and we found out that the Sikhs have their own caste system, which was very surprising to even Trilla at the time. You get it?
So
he was
most
adamant.
Sikhs, so let me explain. Most Sikhs are Punjabi, yeah. Now the Punjabi culture. So I'll give you an example. You know, in the music of the Punjab, there's a lot of things. I don't know if you heard of Sidhu Moosewala, who's done a song with this guy, this rapper recently. I can't remember what his name was. What's his name? You know that Indian? What was it? Do you remember the name? There was a guy that done this song that hit the top 20s or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day or recently?
No, recently, just like last year.
Okay.
But it was still Bangles. It was still Bangles you seek as well. And there was Sidhu Moosewala. Now he's done a song called Jat the Muqabala, yeah. Now that is a song about Jat competition. Now a lot of Punjabi songs here, they're boosting up Jats. So, you know, put the Jat on their below their buckety and stuff like this. So you want to know what I mean. But basically, all these songs here are kind of boosting the Jats. So the Jats and other groups here have this kind of like, even though the Khans have a bit of an ego and see other groups as lower. But it's mainly to do with marriage, control of temples and stuff like that. It's not rigid. Like the Hindu caste system, and it's against Sikhism.
You know
it's
what?
against Sikhism.
Yeah, listening to the music here, I think those songs mostly promote, and again, I'm not talking to this individual, I'm talking to everybody else. Yeah, the songs mostly promote about, again, being proud of what the Jats have done, right, in terms of how much lives they've sacrificed, yeah, in warfare and everything else, yeah, and trying to do good for people and trying to help people and everything else. Jats have put themselves in the front line probably more than any other people out there in terms of Sikhi. Not saying other people haven't, it's just predominantly a lot of
this
Jats
narrative
have done
that the Jats have sacrificed more for Sikhi is against Sikhi. So I'm going to go, because that just in itself shows that the arrogance to say
that's what I'm trying to describe.
Arrogance to say that, the arrogance to say that Jats have thing when you all somebody should say the Sikhs here defending themselves is a disgrace. Anyway,
no, it's not a disgrace at all. To be proud of their heritage. But when it comes down to it, certain people, right, have basically fought. You know, when I say people, in it,
nigga, we ain't listening to you. What the fuck are you doing? Shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? You're certified racist, bro.
You're a dickhead. You're just a fucking complete dickhead, dude.
I'm a we ain't listening to you.
Nigga that acting like he's Raj and that.
That was the funniest. I'm more Sikh. No, I'm more Sikh. No, I'm more Sikh.
You might not even agree.
Even get it right. He couldn't even get the word right. Yeah, it's Sikh. It's not Sikh. Yeah, it's not Sikh. It's Sikh.
I'm more Sikh.
It's not Sikh.
No, I'm more Sikh.
Yeah, it's not Sikh.
I'm more Sikh.
Yeah, but you know, it's not Sikh. It's Sikh. And I'm not a, you know what I mean?
Oh, sorry, no,
I don't practice, and I don't wear a turban. You get me, right? Because again,
you ain't got no hair.
I don't wear a turban. No, I don't wear a turban.
Even bald as a kid.
I can grow my hair. I can grow my hair. But you don't wear a crown on your head. You get me? Unless you're
crown.
Sounds like he's got a crown.
Right, that's what a turban is.
You look like Alf Garnett.
You don't know.
Asian Alf Garnett.
Yeah, but I still pull more chicks than you, innit? All day long, innit?
Why do you always go there?
Old man.
No, he does.
Hold on. Someone say you look like Jeff Bezos.
He tries.
He looks like who? Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
It's not foreign stuff, man. I said Bozos. Who's the Bozo?
I said Bozo. Nah, I fucked up.
Can I just quickly just say one thing? Yeah, I don't want to turn it into a shit show. The semantics of a word doesn't make you a better Sikh.
Exactly.
That's the thing. I mean, Hakira Date. Let me tell you, Hakira Date is like one of the certain people criticize Hakira Date, but Hakira Date is miles ahead of me in Sikhism. Like I can learn from him, even though he says a few silly things.
Everybody's miles ahead of you, man. Now I'm referring to you. Everybody's miles ahead of you, man.
Wow.
You bully people online, yeah? You harass people online, yeah? You make videos of people online, yeah?
You want to go down this bullying
videos?
You want to play your poem again?
You do that.
You want to play your poem again when you sit at 4 in the morning?
You do that, right? You harass people, you bully people, right?
Did I come and harassing you, pussy?
What part of that is Sikhi?
Huh? You sexual lanky piece of piss.
What part of that
is bully you? I bullied you, did I? Did I bully you
for
that?
You're a hypocrite. You're a liar. You even said it on English.
But
English,
one at a time.
So you said you were the biggest bully, yeah? You said you were the biggest bully. You also said, you get me, right? End of the day,
are you traumatized?
You said you lied.
Are you traumatized? PTSD. Where's the teddy bear, guys? Someone bring the teddy bear out for a you can show him where I touched him.
Where the bad rod touched you?
Where did I touch you? Where did I touch you?
What did you say? You said,
bring the teddy bear out. Where did I touch you?
Pause. A couple of pauses.
Bring the teddy bear so we can show, like, do counselling.
What part of this is Sikhi? None of this.
All right, so let's look. People talking about going with hookers and banging them and drinking all day. It's not Sikhi either, man. You know when you know Trilla the Posy Driller? Yeah, it's a bad name. You know when you look in the out for Gazette for hookers when you're 18, when most people are studying A levels. It's a bad look.
Why do you two fight so much?
I don't want to. I didn't jump in the shit.
No, hear me out. Let me respond to this. Let me respond to this. Let me, look, guys, 1 second. Snipes, 1 second. Snipes, 1 second. Yeah, when it comes down to it, yeah. So this guy is bringing up something that I said I done when a young man, or when I was a youngster, yeah. And I said I don't do it anymore, and I don't.
No, you're lying. But you're Trilla the Prosy Driller. That's your name now.
Anyway, hold on. When it comes to this person. When it comes to this person, yeah, this person, wait, hold on, bro, MZ, bro, yeah, this person, yeah, comes on streams, yeah, trying to freaking put people down, right, that he has a problem with, right?
Like you did to Hakida Date and Sneets.
Hakida Date done it himself, yeah.
And to Sneets.
He's
so you did it to Hakida Date and Sneets.
Sneets ain't got a problem with me. I apologize to her.
Oh, she hasn't got a problem with you.
I don't care if she has a certain problem. I apologized, yeah. What? I was getting a bit cheeky with her. I wasn't.
Alright, you're getting a bit cheeky. But when anyone gets cheeky with you, we're bullying you.
Way more cheeky.
But when we get cheeky with you, we're bullying you. Oh, I got bullied.
You don't listen to the stream. You go out of your way. You go out of your way.
Dude, you're pussy, man. That's why you get bullied. That's it. Just admit it, you're a pussy, you're a bully.
You're the snitch. You're the pussy.
Yeah?
You're the snitch. You're the snitch.
Yeah, I am the snitch. I love snitching.
So you're the pussy. You get it. If you
I'm a weirdo, yeah.
When you run to the police, you're the snitch. You're the pussy.
I don't lie.
You're a pussy. Don't you get it?
Yeah, I'm a pussy. I'm what? Pussy bullied you. Pussy bullied you, though. If I'm a pussy and a snitch and I bullied you and I intimidate you, who's the biggest pussy then? Who's the bigger pussy? If a pussy bullied you,
you hide behind the camera.
If a pussy bullied you, who's the bigger pussy?
You hide behind the law.
This is the gayest argument ever.
Yeah, can I just say? I don't want to go ahead here. Can I just say, because I only jumped on for 2 seconds here, just to say about the situation about semantics
I've
and
been there
words
all
and stuff
day
like that.
having a conversation about numerous different topics.
Right.
You come on just to slag me off, you dickhead.
I didn't come. I come on to talk about caste.
No, you come on to slag me off.
He did. He said caste.
No. What was the first thing he did when he addressed me?
The caste, man.
Me, yeah?
No, you said, I'm not talking to this person.
Yeah, you spazzed out like a little girl.
What did he do? He started cussing me out first.
Not as soon as I jumped in, you start spazzing out like a bully.
You came here and you cussed me first.
No, he didn't.
I didn't say anything about him. I said I don't want to share this panel with this.
And you started spazzing out and being yourself.
And you were questioning his pronunciation of Sikhi or
yeah,
Sikh.
What do you mean? That's the correct pronunciation. Ask him if I'm right or wrong. Ask him if I'm right or wrong.
Were you not doing slick shots?
You're an old man and you can't even get it right even now.
Dude, you're 36 and you think that you're a kid.
You're shooting back.
You're a boy in a man's body.
49 years old.
You're a man, boy in a man's body that gets bullied by everyone.
You've never had a girlfriend.
Look, the guy is spazzing out here. The guy's
Never been married.
I've never been with hookers, though. I've never been hookers.
What kind of a human being are you?
You know, your girlfriend that you see as hookers, Trilla the Posse Driller, that wasn't your girlfriend, man.
You got a massive tranny porn collection. Allow it, bro.
Can I just, this guy's spazzing out here, can I just say my bit, yeah?
At least I have.
Can I just say my bit, because I don't want the show to turn into a shit show, yeah?
Bro.
Someone just said the cast out the demons. Sorry, I just wanted to say.
All you do is come on. I've been here literally talking to these guys about Irish history, talk to these guys about Indian history, talk to these guys generally. You come on, slag me off, and then
no, he did not say nothing.
Play a video.
You're the one.
Hold on. You play a video about Baji Granting, yeah? All right, you play a video from.
I didn't play it. Nubian Sniper did.
Whatever, man. Anyway,
did I play the video?
Carry on.
Did I play the video, Mackie?
Carry on, man. Carry on, because you're in coheats with each other anyway, bro. I know you're in coheats, man.
God, now we're doing some kind of collusion together. Oh, we don't even talk to each other.
Didn't you send him an email when you? Didn't you send an email when I first came on? Yeah, when I first came on to.
Do you think we have conference calls about
you? Go get another bottle, fam. Fuck
I am said, chill out, bro. What's your problem, bro? What's your problem, bro?
Dude, just be quiet, man. Let me just say my bit and I need to go, yeah?
Go get another bottle.
Say my bit and I can go then. Can I just say my bit and I can go?
Say your bit,
yeah, go on, Carl.
All right, so look here. If you rewind the stream, I've been listening to the stream for like an hour, yeah, of the car situation. In the car situation, I've done loads of shows on my channel about why I'm against caste. I've spoken about Speaker's Corner, and even recently I just did a video just 3 weeks ago about caste. And so when I'm listening to this, I was like, okay, let me just have my input. When I jumped on, you got upset and you left. Now I can't stop you from weeing yourself and spazzing out. That's not my problem.
Again with your insults, innit? Again with your insults, yeah? Maybe because I'm trying to avoid having conflict, innit, yeah, with you, innit, yeah? Maybe because I'm a better person. You decide to jump on because you feel like you got something to say. You don't jump on.
So let me just finish my sentence.
Hold on.
The big bad Raj is going. I'm going in a minute.
The only times you jumped onto this platform is when I've been here. Right? No, you don't jump onto Jedi's. You never jump onto Jedi's channel otherwise. You never jump onto Snipes' channel. Maybe one other time when I went there, that was it. It's all about you. Only jump on.
You sound like an alcoholic.
It's all about you. Right?
It's all about you. My life doesn't revolve around you, Trilla, man.
You only jump on for certain reasons, dude. Yeah, you're not a selfish person.
So we wasn't talking about Sikhism and caste.
You're a selfish person.
I just jumped on to talk about
it. Dude, you know what? Yeah,
we were talking about Sikhism. You're not the only Sikh.
Yeah, making fucking all this fucking propaganda and bullshit. Get me? Yeah, about anybody that you consider as an easy target, bro. Yeah, all right. I might start looking at you differently, but dude, yeah, you're the worst person.
Man. Go
you're the worst fucking person.
You, man.
You're the worst person, dude. I'm telling you now, dude. You're a lucky
person.
I'm
a cunt. I've told you 100 times. I'm a cunt.
You're lucky, bro.
I'm a bastard. I'm a cunt.
You're very lucky. You are.
I'm a nasty cunt.
Because again, you think I don't know people. You think I haven't spoken to other people about you, bro. You're very lucky. All right. You're very lucky.
I said Trilla is Raj 10 years ago. That's why you despise
it. A lot of leeway. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here today.
I'm a narcissist.
You wouldn't be here today, bro.
I am.
I guarantee you, bro. You wouldn't be here, bro.
Gay.
You wouldn't be here, bro. Understand, bro? Coming with this.
So can I just finish my sentence, Trilla? Yeah, I know. Yeah, the big bad Raj. Yeah, it makes you upset. Let me just say something.
You don't need to talk to me. You don't need to talk about me. You can talk about anything else, yeah? Go talk to someone else, yeah? All right. Wow.
I'm being sympathetic because I think he's a drunken, mentally unstable.
I think you're a fucking drunk yourself. You're a lying piece of shit. You know you are. You're a liar.
Show some sympathy
you've been sober for 10 years, but you act like a drunk all day long. Right? You act like a drunk all day long. Yeah, and you lie about your drinking, yeah? You were an alcoholic up to wait, hold on. You said, wait, hold on. I'm 35, yeah? I'm 35, yeah? You said you said you stopped drinking 10 years ago, yeah? So you were drunk, yeah?
Yeah, I was, but I never was online talking about hookers. Talking about this and do that.
Yeah?
I wasn't talking about having
drinking at my age, yeah? And you got the nerve and audacity to cuss me about drinking, all right? At least I've been married. You haven't been married once.
But you're divorced.
Mr. Elio dropped a comment, highlight that.
You're divorced because you're not a man.
But you're crazy, man. You're crazy. That's why I allow you. Because you're crazy.
I leave you
alone because you're crazy. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Can I just finish my sentence?
Why you keep referring to me? Why you keep trying to wind me up? Fucking hell, crazy person, man.
I am crazy.
Yeah,
everyone knows
so leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Stop talking.
Why don't you understand that?
So
you're following me on platforms, you dickhead.
Oh my
don't
God.
fucking follow me. Go somewhere else. Jump on.
You think this is Pretty Woman or something, man? Like when you meet your quazies, you think it's Pretty Woman, you're going to save her.
You're a batty boy, man. And you're a fucking porn addict, isn't it?
You know, you're a porn addict. Pretty Woman stuff that you're going to go around the Southall Gazette getting Pretty Woman.
Go find a woman. Go get married, innit? Yeah.
You're not saving no one, bitch.
Innit? Yeah. Go and find a woman, innit? Go get married, yeah. Do what your mother wants you to do, man. Make her proud, innit? Yeah. Do what everyone in your family wants you to do. Yeah. Do what everybody on this YouTube stream wants you to do. Get married. Find a woman. For fuck's sake. Even I tried to help you find a woman. I said, we'll go to India and I'll find you one.
I'm not into
you're a waste man, bro. Just admit that you're gay. Admit that you're not interested in women.
If you want me to be gay, fine. If you want me to be gay and I put a 10-inch dildo at your bum,
so you got a massive tranny collection, yeah? A massive tranny porn collection.
Can you just let me finish my sentence?
Is that why you're always on what's the name's ass, isn't it? Sophia Lewis. Is that why you're following around?
You're spazzing out.
Man, I'm not spazzing out, bro.
Relax.
Allow your bullshit, bro.
Raj is not going to hurt you.
About me, bro.
Raj is the big bad Raj is not here to harm you.
Fucking hell, so you come here and then you start chatting shit about me, yeah?
The big bad Raj, the words do not do nothing.
You're not
to you.
Big and you're not
Remember,
bad.
the words are not stones.
All right. It's all an act, isn't it?
What in the cheeky is this going on here, man? Stop this.
Relax. Can you just relax with me? So look, all I was going to say is that when it comes to SIKHI and stuff like that, yeah, when someone's talking about, I can jump on, Trilla can jump on, anyone can jump on, and put their mind across as long as they're not.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You follow me. Yeah.
Oh my god, man. So,
do you follow him though, Rod? Do you follow him though? Is this true?
Yeah, he does. He jumped, followed me last time. I was on MAKUS stream last time, and he followed me on that stream.
You know what? Yeah, I have to admit. Look,
swear down, you're lying. For real.
So let me explain something here. One time, I have to admit, I was in the Southall newsagent, and I saw Trilla getting a Southall Gazette and looking for hookers.
That's what I mean again. See what I mean again. See what I mean?
Weirdo.
I was in the local newsagent, and he was looking at the Southall Gazette.
You're hating because I got women. Yeah.
That's the only time I followed him. Yeah.
You know you're the only one that gets prostitutes.
I was hiding behind the counter, and I was watching Trilla looking for hookers in the Southall Gazette.
I teach other people not to do that. Yeah, learning from my mistakes. Yeah. What do you do? All you try to do is put people down based on the truth that they spit.
God,
so you don't want other people, yeah? You don't want other people. Wait, hold on. Because you're cussing me again. Yeah?
I feel like you both get a kick out of these arguments. You both enjoy these
arguments. He's an older man. Wait, this guy is like over 10 years older than me.
Safe space.
This guy is 49 years old, yeah? And he's still doing this bullshit. Yeah? And he's still, no, you're not. Yeah? He's 49 years old and he's still carrying on with his bullshit, yeah? Right. You just fucking, what you do, you bully people online, right? You harass people online, right? And you continuously go.
Only you are bullied, bitch. No one's ever claimed I bullied them, apart from you.
No one's claimed. Yeah,
it's only you, you 6 foot lanky piece of piss.
You don't know. You don't know what online bullying is, isn't it? You're lucky I'm a better man. You're lucky I'm a better man.
English, Raj.
I'm sorry, man.
Leave you alone, innit? Yeah. Otherwise, I would have paid you a visit a long
time ago.
If you just
be quiet for a second, I'm going.
Trilla, are you claiming that you're being bullied?
You literally went and then you jumped back on again. Get me?
Yeah. Because you were saying that.
All you ever do is jump on streams and ruin streams. You jump on Gertie, you ruin his stream. You jump on all the time. Any stream you go to, you just ruin the stream.
All right, so what happened was when I left, I heard you keep on saying, he doesn't know the word sick. And I was like, okay, if you think being a good Sikh is being able to pronunciate the word Sikh or sick, then that doesn't make no difference.
It's sick. You know better. You know it's sick.
Dude,
and you keep saying
it doesn't make you a better
Sikh. You're older, man. You're old, man. You're older than me, bro, by like over 10 years.
You're 36. You're not a child. You act like when you're 36, you're a kid.
What do you act like? What do you act like then?
You're a bunda.
You're 49. You're an idiot.
You're 36, bitch. You're not 12.
At least I've been married. Have you been married?
Oh my God, you got divorced.
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Have you had sex? Can't have babies. All your sperm's dead.
I'm very careful. I pull out. I'm very careful who I choose to put a baby in.
Ain't my fault all of them are freaking literally dead on arrival.
Why would I talk about if I did have kids online?
Can I just?
Why would I talk about my kids online if I did have kids?
Can I just finish my sentence?
Oh my! As long as it's not about me, yeah.
Dude, the reason I jumped back on because oh my God, I'm so traumatized.
Just leave me alone. Why don't you understand this? Why don't you understand this? Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
I told you a million times, leave me alone. You don't get it.
Why did you talk about me for hours on Faz's yesterday?
What do you mean hours yesterday? What do you mean hours yesterday? You were in the chat yesterday.
Listen.
You were in the chat yesterday.
Ross said you're going to learn Punjabi today.
You were in the chat yesterday, yeah?
Alright, so he keeps saying that I
you were in the chat yesterday. They were talking about you. I didn't talk about you. I said, don't. What did I say? I said, don't give this guy oxygen. That's what I said. I don't want to talk about you. I stayed silent when they were talking about you. What are you on about? I talked about you for hours. Again, lying.
Dude, it's embarrassing. You're doing your best now. You're embarrassing yourself.
Always lying.
Dude, you're embarrassing yourself.
You lied the other day. You lied the other day. I don't care, bro. You're the biggest embarrassment out of everybody.
I know, but at least I'm self-aware, unlike you. You
don't care about me. You make shows about me that are untrue. You lie about me. You swear at me. Yeah.
So I can
go. Where did you learn these swear words from? Who taught you that? Huh? Don't go there.
Man.
Yeah, speak better. Act better. Act like an older person. Why are you acting like a freaking retard for all the time?
Oh God. Is it over?
Go on.
All right. Okay. For the sake of the show, big up to everybody on the show for allowing me on to just speak my.
Big up yourself, Rod. Big up yourself. I was going to pick you up as well.
One him up,
come on, man.
All right, so big up to yourself as well, yeah. So all look, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, it's an open panel. People jump on and they talk and stuff like that. You know, if people can't understand that, then they shouldn't be jumping on the
lies,
panel.
manipulation.
Anyway, Trilla the Prozzy driller, go get your hooker from the
local
South
shit.
Africans that
At least I can afford one. At least I can afford one. Yeah. There we go. All right. There we go. Fucking hell. Thank God. Fuck's sake, man. You could tell I don't like the guy, right? If you couldn't tell.
Boy, I don't even blame you still, because he's been fucking you up.
I know, innit? He has, innit, man?
No, it's not about me though, bro. It's not me. It's not just me. Anybody. Anybody. No, dude. I'm sick and tired of, like, look, I'm a newcomer when it comes to the streams, yeah.
No, but I'll be fed up if I was Raj. Man writing me poetry at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You pronounce it sick.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
it's a sick romance.
No, come on, man.
You did send him poetry at 4 in the morning, so it's
again, you don't, bro. Again, you don't know none of this, bro. And it went 4 in the morning. Don't be dumb, bro. Yeah.
What time was it? What time was it? What time?
And don't, bro. End of the day.
What time was it? What time?
The dude, yeah, was sharing his art. Wait, hold on. Get it right though, yeah. The dude was sharing his art, yeah, in messages with me. Oh, this is what I've done. This for literally, yeah. I started chatting to this guy from like about 5 years ago, yeah.
But did he message you at 4 in the morning though?
Yeah? Wait, hold on. I didn't, bro. Again,
no, I'm asking,
this guy.
Did he message you?
Wait, when you're talking about communication, bro, yeah, about 4 in the morning. So he, was waking up, around fucking 10 p.m, and basically going to sleep around fucking whatever, in the morning, And wait, hold on, brother, End of the day, he's basically saying I'm a night owl. I'm up late. I'll go sleep in the mornings. If you want to communicate with me, because I'm making SIKHI shows with him at this time. And he said if you want to communicate with me, talk to me at these hours. And end of the day, I came back here. I was pissed off at him one day because he said he was joking, bro. Listen, this is when we were getting on. He next man, you know, Faz lot. Next Muslims are making Sikh shows in a derogatory manner, and I basically said to him, bro, they're making these Sikh shows because you're making Islamic shows, so stop making Islamic shows, He said, I will, and then he basically put out a preview, one of those promotion videos, the preview thing, saying that he's gonna make a show about Islam, in a derogatory manner, and I basically called him up, when I come back from a session, and I was pissed out of my head, and I called him up and said, yo, why are you fucking making a show? You know what I mean? Because you said you wouldn't be doing that shit no more. And I was mad at him. So I was saying, bro, why are you coming for Islam? We're not supposed to do that as Sikhs. We're not supposed to criticize other religions. That's not what Sikhs do. You understand? That was my thing. That's why he started fucking, you know what I mean, making this bullshit rhetoric about me about 4 in the morning. You get it?
It's lies.
Bro, I care, innit? I actually do care about people and their sentiments and everything else. And
I believe that, family. I believe that,
people,
family.
I know that I don't like it when anybody's cussing out any religion, bro. All right, when people are cussing out religions, I don't like it, bro. At the end of the day, there's a way to talk about religion, and it's got to be done respectfully, innit?
You know
what I mean?
For real.
It's not got to be done in a deplorable manner, bro, because people's sentiments are going to get hurt. Because most Muslims, they hold their prophet higher than they do than their mothers and family, bro. All right, so they're going to get insulted when you talk about their prophet in a deplorable manner. So I said,
you're right. You're right.
And believe you're the worst enabler I've ever seen.
What?
I know he's being condescending, but you know what I mean? It's what it is, man.
The cast out the demons. Sorry, I just wanted to say.
All you do is come on. I've been here literally talking to these guys about Irish history, talking to these guys about Indian history, talking to these guys generally. You come on, slag me off, and then
no, he did not say nothing, Trilla.
Play a video.
You're the
one. You play a video about Baji Pradsing, all right? You play a video from.
I didn't play it.
Listen, anyway, look, I'm not sharing. Hold on. I'm not sharing a panel, all right, with this certain individual that's just come here, yeah. So
the most dangerous man in the UK.
Who just came here?
bro.
But Rod, can we just the beg you just mute up for a second?
Hold on. Trilla, just go on mute. Just go on mute,
you said
man.
you don't want to share because he joined, but this whole thing's
I don't want to share a panel with this. I don't want to share a panel with this fool, bro, man.
He doesn't
Trilla, don't go.
No, I ain't sharing a panel with this. Trilla,
relax.
Bro, man, fuck this shit, bro. I ain't on this.
Relax.
No, I can't see your name. AK.
I even played the video.
Yeah, Lady AK, yeah.
Just to remind him, because he's going.
Yeah.
No, my name's Sarah. I don't know.
Sarah, yeah. So when it comes down, yeah. So I can't
AK,
see the name, yeah. I can't see the name, yeah. When it comes down to it, yeah.
Lady AK.
Yeah, Lady AK. Yeah, when it come down to it, yeah, like he started cussing me straight away off the bat when he come on. You get me? Yeah.
He didn't cuss you.
He
did.
He did. I said I don't want to share, and he started cussing me. I was like,
yeah,
fuck
you
this, man.
said that. He
Some
didn't
bullshit,
say
man.
anything. He was like,
some bullshit, man. Honestly, like he knows better, innit? He's an older man. He don't act like an older man. He acts like a kid all day long, man.
Trilla, you can't use that though, fam. That works when you're a fucking minor and he's a grown up. You're not.
He's not like a year older than me or 2 years. He's like fucking 10 years. Listen, anyway, look, I'm not sharing. Hold on. I'm not sharing a panel, yeah, right, with this certain individual that's just come here, yeah. So
the most dangerous man in the UK.
Who just came here?
Bro.
But Rod, can we just the beg you just mute up for a second?
Hold
on. Trilla, just go on mute. Just go on
you
mute,
said
man.
you don't want to share because he joined, but this whole thing's
I don't want to share a panel with this. I don't want to share a panel with this fool, bro, man.
He doesn't
Trilla, don't go.
No, I ain't sharing a panel with this. Trilla,
relax.
Bro, man, fuck this shit, bro. I ain't on this.
Relax.
In general, you get me? Like, why are you sending men stuff like that? But at 4 in the morning, cause it's a lot of question marks. A lot of question marks, my brother. Like, no disrespect.
Jen, wait, hold on. Let me address the chat 1 second, man. Jen, I'm saying Trilla is cool with people who cuss gurus. What's that all about there, Jen? What are you saying there, Jen?
Jen, drop some names in it.
What are you saying, Jen? Jump on, man. Jump on, man. What's your problem,
Jump on, Jen. Jump on.
Jen, are you trying to start me now as well? Yeah, is that what it is? Yeah. Like I ain't got enough fucking problems in my life.
You're a big man.
You wanna? What's this all about? Am I misinterpreting what you're saying? It sounds like you're trying to say I've not. Wait, hold on. I wasn't the one. Wait, hold on. You happy share panels with them? Hey, just because you got a problem with people, yeah, all right. Don't try and introduce me to your problems.
Who's she talking about?
I wasn't the one. Wait, hold on. When I jump on Muslim panels, yeah, Jen. Wait, hold on a second, yeah. So Raj was the one who said, yeah, let the Muslims, yeah, cuss the gurus, yeah, right. That's the person that you're endorsing, yeah. Well, where's your heat for him? Yeah, nowhere to be seen. But you got heat for me. You're a sellout, man. You're a fucking joke. Bun out, man. You're a British fucking fake piece of shit, man. Dickhead. Man.
Is Jen a Muslim?
Is
Jen a Sikh?
No, I don't know what she is, man. She's a sellout, though. I'll tell you that much. That's all she is. Another sellout, man. Don't chat shit about me when you can't. Your double standards bullshit, Jen. All right. Don't chat shit about me. All right. Who the fuck you endorsing? You know exactly who you're endorsing. Bullshit, man. You're a hypocrite. You're a fucking joke. Don't chat shit. I'll blatantly call you out in your bullshit. I called you out plenty of times, Jen. All right. I'll call you out again and again and again.
Trilla,
don't chat shit about me, and I don't think I'm going to call you out for that shit. All right.
What did she say?
She just said that I ain't got a problem with people cussing gurus when I was the one jumping on panels, yeah, when people were doing that, yeah? Where was Next Man when they were doing that? They were saying it's okay for them to do that, yeah? How dare you, Jen? How fucking dare you? I was the only Sikh here jumping on, right? Only Sikh here jumping on.
Do you not think you're getting wound up a little bit?
This is bullshit, man. Again, but this is what people do. They love to do this so they can make more content about me, innit, yeah? They want to wind me up, make more content about me to make me look like to be the bad guy.
But
there are plenty of other bad people out there. Come on, Jen, man. Jen, you ain't afraid to jump on panels, man. Jen, jump on, man. What are you getting scared for? Be fair, yeah. We'll talk about now, yeah. Let's talk about the past. Let's talk about present day, yeah. All right. So present day, what are they doing now? Nothing. What is Raj doing now? Yeah, to me. All making the only shows have been about me, right? Lying about me, showing me in a deplorable way, coming on streams, talking shit about me, yeah. Trying to put me down, trying to freaking aggravate me, yeah, insult me. Everything else.
What is
that's
it?
Okay with you? That's okay with you?
No,
yeah?
no, it's not okay with me, Trilla.
Right.
It's not okay with me.
So that's
but you know what else is not okay with me, Trilla? Is you continuing to beef everywhere you go, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you want it to stop, then you have to put in the work on your part to make it stop.
Yeah, Raj,
Other than that,
Raj,
it just
So
keep
Raj,
going
Raj
and going
Raj,
and going.
hold on. Raj is saying
And then
here,
people think you actually like it.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
Raj's comment here is saying Faz photoshopped him on the stream, yeah, right. And I was laughing about it. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh about it because that's exactly what you're doing to me, yeah. At end of the day, what Faz does on his
So it's
stream
just
is up to
tit for
him.
tat.
Yeah?
Then don't
But
complain
what
about
you're
being bullied. Then
doing, Raj, yeah, to me is completely wrong, right? And you know it, right? It goes against your whole. It goes against.
why is what they're not doing completely wrong?
Don't defend him.
Why is that not completely wrong?
Again,
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to call that out because he's a piece of shit and they know
So
it.
if you won't call it,
I am not the piece of shit. They know that he is, yeah, and they called it out from day one
then
when
why
I came
do
onto
you?
the scene.
If
So
you
you're
don't
trying
call
to
it out,
defend him.
then
You're the only one here.
I'm not.
And
Who
Shahid,
am I defending? I'm pointing out things to you,
Oh my
Trilla.
God!
So when it comes
Listen,
down to
I've not been around for a while.
Okay,
hold
okay,
on,
listen. Okay.
Hold on, you fucking weird. Wait, not you guys.
Oh
Yeah,
my
when it comes down to
God.
this guy Raj, yeah, he's saying don't cry when he does it. I am not making fucking Photoshop images of him. Yeah, he does that. Yeah. So when it comes down to it, when you get fucked up, when you get a brick through your fucking windows, yeah, and your house gets burnt down, don't fucking blame me, you piece of shit. All right, bounce, man, you piece of crap, man. I hope somebody fucking does beat you up. I hope somebody does fuck you up.
Who are you talking
What
to?
are you talking
I'm
about?
talking to any fucking bully that fucking goes for people online, man. I ain't gonna do
Listen,
nothing.
you've always done the roadman talk, like just love it,
This is what you're trying to
love it,
promote, yeah?
love it.
You're a foul, evil person, man. All right.
Listen,
You want people to
you ain't
hurt
on
you.
that, bro.
You want
You ain't
people to
on
hurt you.
Yeah,
man.
this is wild. Like this is some crazy ego trip.
You, man.
Nobody on the panel
you're
including
just
himself
crazy.
doing that.
All right.
Don't even
I jump on streams. I jump on streams to talk to people. Yeah. He jumps on streams to promote him. Yeah. He does that. Yeah. So when it comes down to it, when you get fucked up, when you get a brick through your fucking windows, yeah, and your house gets burnt down, don't fucking blame me, you piece of shit. All right. Bounce, man, you piece of crap, man. I hope somebody fucking does beat you up. I hope somebody does fuck you up.
Who are you talking
What
to?
are you talking about?
To any fucking bully that fucking goes for people online, man. I ain't gonna do
listen,
nothing.
you've always done the roadman talk, like just love it,
This is what you're trying to
love
promote,
it,
yeah? You're a foul, evil person, man. All right.
Listen,
you want people to
you ain't
hurt
on
you.
that, bro.
You want
You ain't
people to
on
hurt you.
Yeah, this is wild. Like this is.
Him, yeah. He does that, yeah. So when it comes down to it, when you get fucked up, when you get a brick through your fucking windows, yeah, and your house gets burnt down, don't fucking blame me, you piece of shit. All right, bounce, man, you piece of crap, man. I hope somebody fucking does beat you up. I hope somebody does fuck you up.
Who are you talking
What
to?
are you talking about?
To any fucking bully that fucking goes for people online, man. I ain't gonna do
listen,
nothing.
you've always done the roadman talk, like just love it,
This is what you're trying to
love
promote,
it,
yeah? You're a foul, evil person, man. All right.
listen,
you want people to
you ain't
hurt
on
you.
that, bro.
You want
You ain't
people to
on
hurt you.
Yeah, this is wild. Like this is.